So you got three pending estimates, but this is the most immediate. You said that she originally wanted a 30K deck. Was that based on the scope she gave you and you priced out?
Yes,
And you showed that to her, and what'd she say?
she couldn't afford that.
Right. So what's the difference between that deck and this deck?
It's like a third of the size.
Got it. And does she understand the scope change?
Yes.
And so she's expecting this number?
Um, not exactly. I know that her budget was 10. I don't know if that's max. I believe that's like her comfortable range.
Okay. So so when did she when what your last meeting with her, what did you say you were going to do? How'd that last meeting end?
I told her I was gonna go back to the office and put some numbers together um, for an 8x10 deck, um, because that's something that we be able to do for something around that area.
Did you get her to confirm that she would accept an 8x10 deck? Does she even understand what that looks like?
Yeah, I showed her some pictures and measured it out for her to show her, because she has a smaller deck right now. She just wants something that's bigger than what she has.
Awesome. And what is she expecting, like in terms of timeline? What does her timeline look like?
She's ready to go as soon as possible because she has little kids, and that deck is, as you see in the picture, is dangerous.
Is she the decision maker, or is she the only decision maker?
She's the only decision maker.
Perfect. So you got budget. You know her budget, 10K. You figured out, BANT, the acronym BANT. So you got her budget. She's the authority. The need is the kids, etc. It's getting warm outside. They're going to want to go play outside. And timeline, which ties in the whole soon as possible. This is how I would sell that, my man. This screenshot you showed me, this is what you told her, or is this what she sent you saying this is what I want?
Yes.
And you told her 8x10?
Yep.
All right. So now we know. So you're going to use that picture. I would build a proposal just off that, just using the design proposal template. This is
Mhm.
this is going to be 8x10 deck, 8x10 deck. And so what I would do here is use the pick he sent you, right? Price it out at. She told you her budget was 10, right?
Yes.
Got it. So price out at 12, but explain and structure the design fee at 0. And then tell her you have a hole. Just say you have a hole in your schedule for next Monday. How long is this job going to take you to build?
3 or 4 days.
Okay. You'll have it done. You'll have it done by next Thursday. And if she is agreeable to this, you'll cut her a price. You'll cut her a break. You cut her a break to 9,500, right? You said labor and materials was what, $4,500?
Yep.
Okay. So if you come in at just say 95.67, or that's too obvious. 95.82. Right. So you price it out at $12,582. And so that way it looks like you've thought through this through, right? Like, Are you certain this isn't going to cost you more than $4,500 to build?
Yes.
And that includes your labor or a helper's labor? Or both?
That's a subcontractor's labor. That's not including.
Oh,
Um,
you're gonna rip this deal a new asshole. I like this. Okay. But no, so you're gonna say, hey, yeah, you'll cut her a break to 95.82. But Monday, but if not, your next your next start date isn't available until September. See where we're going with that?
yep.
Right. So we're coming like number one, you're going to make about a 55% gross margin on this, right, Donovan?
Right.
Two, she told you her budget was 10. So you're going to say you originally told me you wanted to come in at 12. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to end up right below where you wanted to be anyway. And this is going to look like a screaming deal. And so what you're saying is, hey, I got a hole for you, and it won't be until Monday. And here, just say, in fact, pull a number out, July, and use this technique. So July 17th, right? July 17th, right? Always be specific. All right. And so just say if she's agreeable to this, and doesn't mind leaving an honest review about her experience, you'll cut her a break to 95.82.
That's fair.
Right. So use the design proposal, even though technically like it's for a design proposal, but for small jobs, it works great. Right. Because, we're just telling her like, this is the cost. That's the same thing we do in the design
Right.
proposal. So use that template, price the design fee at nothing, and show it at 12,582, and explain to her that you have this awkward hole in your schedule, for next Monday, and that if she takes it, you can have it done by Thursday. And just say, hey, look, if you're cool with this and you don't mind leaving me an honest review about your experience while I build this, I can do this for 95.82. Fair enough. And just say literally fair enough. Right. You're leaving her
Yep.
and just say fair enough. And if she says she needs to think about it, sorry. Right. And just say, so then you're gonna be like, hey, that's okay if you don't want to start that early, but my next start date isn't until July 17th, and the price will be 12,000. Right. And just say, and now you say fair enough. And if she says, well, I need to think about it, because you already got her budget, like she has no excuse at this point. And just be like, hey, that's not a problem. Not a problem, Karen. Just let me know by, and then today is what, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, so let's just say, let me know by Thursday. Just let me know by Thursday. So Thursday at noon, so I can arrange the lumber. Right?
Fair enough.
There's absolutely not enough time for another contractor to come in there and swoop this.
Perfect. Okay.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what we're doing here, you did a good job of getting her budget. You know her timeline, you know her need, she's got the authority. So you got all the things to close a deal. And the only resistance left you're going to run into in these scenarios is that people are afraid to make a decision. So you got to invent a reason why they need to make a decision now.
Makes sense.
And so that's what we're doing here. Pretty cool,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And you're not going to come across as thirsty. You're not going to come across as like, fuck, I need this. And you know, we're also serving you to your end of, we need to speed up cash flow. So lady,
Yeah.
the price for Monday is 9,500, right in line with your budget. The price, if you need to think about it, it's 12.
That's fair. That's very clever.
When's your next meeting?
She asked if I had the numbers today, so I was thinking about doing a phone call or a Zoom.
How far away is she from you right now?
About half hour.
Does she stay at home or does she work?
She works. She doesn't get home until 4:30. So
Okay.
that's about another 3 hours.
So what I would do is schedule, just say, hey, I got the numbers just say, hey, I'm putting it together, the number. Don't say I have them done. Just say, hey, I'm putting the numbers together. Are you available for a 5:30 Zoom to present them? Or is that too soon? Right. And just say, whatever her name is, just text her. I'm gonna leave you this link. Hey, name. Yeah, I got just say I got lumber prices back from the yard earlier than expected, and doing the math on your quote, are you available at 5:30? Just say just say 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Or she gets off work at 4:30.
She gets home at 4:30.
Oh, perfect. Just say 4:30. At 4:30 for a Zoom, or is that too soon? Let me know. Say let me know. Just FYI, 5 p.m. or later is strictly family time for me. Right? Now you're really coming off strong. Like, don't be that contractor that, oh, I'll meet you at any time. That's the easiest tell in the world of is a contractor thirsty.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fair. Okay.
So you're gonna be like, hey, for a Zoom, just say 4:30 for a Zoom on your phone. That way she has no excuse. It's like, what do you mean? You're off work. You don't have access to your fucking phone, lady? Like,
yes.
You got this, bro. Go get it.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So you got everything you need to pull this one off?
Absolutely.
Send me a text tonight how it goes, would you?
Will do.
All right, bud. Be good. Oh, shoot. Before that, let me send you the link to this.
Yes, please.
Copy the link. I'm going to chat it over to you. And kaboom. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm excited for you.
Yep, just got it.
So remember, for these smaller jobs that don't require a design, my favorite way to invent urgency and scarcity is the awkward hole in my schedule technique. So what we do is we price it a little bit above what we know or what we think is their budget. And we tell them that, hey, if you can, start during this awkward hole in my schedule and you don't mind leaving me an honest review about your experience, just say, I think I can cut this, or not say I think, just say, hey, I can do this for 95.82. Like give it a specific number slightly below their budget, provided their budget works for you. If their budget doesn't work for you, then yeah, again, yeah, come in with your initial number above the number you need, and then use the awkward hole technique to bring it down to where you want it to be. And when and then you say, hey, fair enough, and just say, and then you do the takeaway by saying, because your awkward hole is X date. And if not, I can't start this and just blast it out 3-4 months from now to make you look busy, right? And then your closing statement is fair enough, right? And they're gonna shift in their seat. More often than not, they'll say, yeah, let's do it. Because the only thing rarer than an honest politician is a competent, transparent contractor with availability.
Yeah.
Right. So if they're still that type that says, I need to think about it, you're already prepared with this statement. It's, hey, that's not a problem, Karen. Just let me know by X date. So you're putting a deadline on when you need to know, right? And don't let it be more than 3 days. Right. So let me know by blank at blank time, and then give a reason. So I can, and make it surrounding, logistics or whatever. Like it's so easy to say, so I can arrange the lumber. Totally believable, right?
Yep.
So now they have a hard deadline. You're never going to let them off the hook. And so then what they're going to say to that is, okay, that sounds good. And so you're going to say, so Karen, typically just say, typically I'm nowhere near the phone on job sites, and I want to be available for your call. So you're giving a reason for what you're about to say. When do you think you expect to get back to me? Right? Because we never leave an appointment without one of two things: a deal or an appointment. So now, so she'd be like, oh, I'll call you. And you'd be like, Karen, that's just not going to work, because I'm typically away from the phone during the day, managing job quality with my guys. I tell you what, would it be helpful if I looked at my calendar right now and gave you a couple times for us to schedule a follow-up that works for you? Right. And so then she'd be like, okay, yeah, sure. And say, hey, I can do 4:30 Wednesday. I can do 4:30 tomorrow, or noon Thursday. Which do you think works best for you? Closed. Right. So now you have a reason to call her, not being a thirsty contractor following up.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Right. We're always playing chess with these punks. You got this, Donovan. You got this. So just say it in your language. I mean, like how you would normally say things. I don't want you to trip over your words, because how you say something is more important than what you say. And so you got to come off as comfortable and natural. Right. Because how I would say something is probably not how a normal person would say something.
Yeah.
Right. So it's got to be comfortable for you with the words. That way it comes off natural. right? It's more important that you're natural than getting this script right.
Fair enough.
You got this, bro. Let me know how this goes tonight, would you?
Absolutely.
All right, dude. Be good.
All right.
I'll see you.